Once upon a time in a kingdom far away, but not so distant from ours, there lived a powerful king named Charles. King Charles had a son, the mischievous and adventurous Prince Harry, you know? The same Harry who always got into trouble because he couldn't tie his shoelaces, you know, but loved helping his granny, Queen Elizabeth, watered the plants. "Ha ha, don't take my word for it," asked Prince William. Anyways, Prince Harry grew up to be quite the rebel. He loved living life on his own terms, doing things that made people say, well, that's not done. He married a woman named Meghan. Now, Meghan was an American actress who wasn't a princess, not one bit. In fact, she was a duchess, a real live American duchess. Anyway, she was different, a little quirky, a lot outspoken, and didn't care much for rules. Ain't not your typical royal princess, huh? Together, Harry and Meghan decided they wanted to move out of the kingdom and start their own adventure in a place called California. Now, when they moved, they took along some very precious gifts from the royal family. We're not talking about the usual stuff, you know, tea sets, knickknacks, and old shoes. No, these were special, really special. Things that glittered and shone, sparkling jewels that had once belonged to Harry's mother, the beautiful Princess Diana. You see, Princess Diana had been the shining star of the royal family. Everyone loved her. Even today, people remember her kindness, her big heart, and how she lit up every room she entered. She was known not only for her warm smile, but also for her stunning collection of jewels, each piece telling a story, each gem holding a memory. Amongst her treasures were some very special items: shimmering sapphire engagement ring, elegant pearl drop earrings, a majestic tiara adorned with diamonds that sparkled like stars. These weren't just accessories for her, made her parts of her story, moments frozen in gold and precious stones. After Princess Diana's passing, these jewels became even more precious to her family, especially to her sons, Princes William and Harry. You see, the jewels weren't just sparkly accessories. They represented their mother's spirit, her elegance, her kindness, and her unwavering love for her boys. Now, when Harry and Meghan decided to pack their bags and leave the kingdom, they wanted to take a piece of that love with them. So they asked King Charles if they could please have some of their mother's jewels. Could they borrow the sparkling sapphire engagement ring, or maybe the elegant pearl earrings to remember their mother by? King Charles was not happy about this request. He thought it was cheeky, disrespectful, and a bit unfair. The jewels, in his opinion, belonged to the kingdom. They were priceless artifacts, historical treasures that should be displayed for everyone to admire, not tucked away in some drawer in California. The king told them, no. These jewels are not just baubles. They are a part of our history. They don't belong to you. They belong to the kingdom. Harry and Meghan were not pleased. They felt that their father wasn't being nice. He was acting like a grumpy old man who just wanted to boss everyone around. Meghan even said, "But your majesty, these were Diana's jewels. They were hers. And if anyone deserves to wear them, it's me. I mean, I'm marrying Harry, right?" But the king was having none of it. Nonsense, he said. These jewels are not for sale. They are not prizes to be won. They are not bargaining chips. End of discussion. Harry and Meghan were furious. They packed their bags, grabbed their passports, and left the kingdom in a huff, muttering under their breath about rude old kings and uncaring families. Meanwhile, in the kingdom, everyone was buzzing about what had happened. People were taking sides. Some thought Harry and Meghan were cheeky and selfish. Others thought the king was being a bit of a spoilsport. A newspaper even ran a headline saying, "Harry and Meghan ditch Britain for glitzy LA life, leaving Charles jewel and crown." Then another headline read, "Meghan Markle sparks outrage as she ditches royal protocol by trying to steal Diana's crown jewels." But amidst all the noise and confusion, something strange happened. King Charles started feeling a bit uneasy. All those headlines, all the criticism, they were making him look bad. He knew deep down that he hadn't handled the situation well. You see, he wasn't just a king, he was a father too. And he missed his little boys. He missed the sound of their laughter echoing through the palace halls. He missed the way they used to run up to him, all excited, and tell him all about their day. So one day he decided to do something about it. He sent a messenger to California with a letter for his boys. In the letter he wrote, "My dearest boys, I miss you both so much. It's not the same without you here. You bring joy and laughter wherever you go. Never forget that. And now, about those jewels, while they are indeed priceless heirlooms, they also represent something far more precious: our family's shared history and love for your mother. I believe she would want you to cherish them, not just for their historical significance, but for the emotional bond they hold. I may be old school, Harry, but I promise to try harder to understand your American ways. And William, my valiant Lionheart, I'm counting on you to keep our family united. Let's start a new chapter, one filled with understanding, love, and lots of laughter. Always remember, family is forever. When Harry and Meghan received the letter, they felt a rush of emotions: surprise, happiness, and above all, love. They knew their father wasn't perfect, but this gesture meant the world to them. They packed their bags and returned to the kingdom, ready to start a new chapter in their lives. Upon their return, Harry and his father had a heart-to-heart chat. They talked for hours, sharing their thoughts, feelings, and dreams. It was a mix of emotions, tears, laughter, and promises. Harry realized that his father wasn't just a grumpy old king, he was a man with a heart of gold, carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders. In the end, they agreed to share some of Diana's jewels. Harry and Meghan could have some of the jewels for their personal use, and the rest would remain in the kingdom for everyone to admire. The newspapers went wild. Meghan Markle strikes royal jewel deal with Charles, and Harry and Meghan Markle end feud with the king, agree to split Diana's crown jewels. And you know what happened next? Harry and Meghan shared their mother's jewels with the kingdom, with everyone who loved her. People from all around the world came to see the sparkling sapphire engagement ring, the elegant pearl drop earrings, and the majestic diamond tiara. And each time someone gazed at these jewels, they also heard stories of Princess Diana, her kindness, her warmth, and her everlasting love for her sons. As for Harry and Meghan, they kept the memory of Princess Diana alive in their own unique way. They shared her love, her compassion, and her passion for making the world a better place. And so, the story of Harry and Meghan became a story of love, of a mother's love, of a son's love for his mother, and of a king's love for his family. They understood that the real treasure wasn't in the jewels, but in the love and legacy of Princess Diana, the people's princess whose memory shone brighter than any diamond.